Listen up, guys. Listen up. I'm going to go over later on, for those of you who are going to skip ahead, listen up. Later on, I'm going to go over what it takes to be successful with this business, My Lead Gen Secret, okay? So I want you guys to pay attention to that part. I'm going to go over why some people fail, why some people are not seeing success. I'm going to go over that again and what it comes down to see the success that you're after here, okay? And for those of you who are newer, also I'm going to go over the results, of course. For those of you who are newer, I'm Mike Iser, and if you're new here, do make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell icon if following along with someone's journey with a new system, seeing a case study, step by step, day by day, is interesting to you. If you want to see if someone going through a system, how much money they're making each day, if this is something that you could see yourself doing, if this is something that you want to jump in on board with after seeing, day by day what's happening with me, make sure to subscribe. But I'm going to explain this all for those of you who are newer before I jump into my rant and all that other stuff I was just talking about. And that is, we're testing out the My Lead Gen Secret system, and this system is drip feeding us 100 leads each day. Now, these leads are in the internet marketing space. They're looking to make money online, So we're getting 100 each day, and that's 3,000 at the end of the month. Next month it becomes 6,000, then 9,000. So these leads we're being given are building and building. It's like an email list, right? And we are, this is actually a cheaper alternative to doing solo ads because we're spending $1 for each 100 leads a day. So $1 a day for 100 leads, and that comes out to $30 a month for 3,000 leads, right? Now there is also a $30 setup fee the first month. So $30 setup fee the first month, $30 recurring billing, that's $60 total the first month. Second month is just the recurring billing after that. $30 month after month. So that's in comparison to, say, buying an autoresponder for 30 to 40 bucks, and that goes up the more leads you get, and then spending money for solo ads over and over again, hoping that you at least break even. So that's an expensive ordeal. So this is a cheaper alternative. And as far as profitability is concerned, because that would be the next question, like, yeah, you're getting all these leads, but is it profitable? I broke even day 50, day 60, I was in profit, and I was saying this before, that as long as things continue as they are, I'm in profit by $400 to $500 a month each month. But lately there's been an explosion and a shift in how much money I'm making. So we're gonna see, it looks like it's going on the uptrend, that I'm gonna be making even more money than $400 to $500 a month after only 3 months time. It seems like 3 months time is a key marker where things shift, where you have enough leads built up, where you can see like a substantial increase in the sales that you're getting. Like that seems to be a lucky number, a lucky, like after that point, when you've got 20,000 leads in your account, that seems to be where things, and you have multiple accounts. So this is what I'm gonna have to get into later on. So here's the other thing. You can refer someone else underneath you, right? Using this referral ID. And if you do that, you will get 100 bonus leads, okay? So if you bring someone into the My Lead Gen Secret system, you will get 200 leads a day instead of 100. So that's 6,000 leads at the end of the month, then 12,000 the following month. So that seems like quite a big jump there, but it doesn't stop there, because if you don't have anyone to refer, you can just refer yourself, and that way you own both these accounts. That's 200 leads here, 100 leads here, and by the way, 200 is the max. You can't go over 200. But then you have 300 leads a day. That's 9,000 leads at the end of the month, right? So again, it doesn't stop there, because you can chain multiple accounts one under the other and get all these bonus leads as a result of that. And I've gone ahead and done 7 accounts. That's 200, 200, 200, and then the very bottom has 100 leads. But I was able to get some signups on my bottom account so that now all 7 have 200 leads. That's 1,400 leads a day. That's why I'm able to see these crazy results. Now, you don't have to get 7 accounts. I would say recommended is 5 accounts if you want to see substantial results in a reasonable time frame. I actually started with 5 accounts, and then later on I got 1 account more and then another account. So 5 accounts is what's recommended, right? And if you don't have the funds for 5 accounts to start, go with a minimum of 2 accounts. At least then you're taking advantage of the bonus leads and you're getting 300 leads a day. And if you get a bonus sign up on your bottom account, that could even be 400 leads a day. But if you get fewer accounts, you're going to need more patience. And I'll get into this later on. The more accounts you have, it's a numbers game, right? The more accounts you have, the less patience you're going to need. And the sooner the leads will build up to that critical mass point where you can start getting regular, consistent sales. Typically, that happens around week 3 or week 4. But if you have fewer accounts, you may have to wait longer. You may have to wait 45 days, 55 days. I've seen someone wait as long as 55 days with 2 accounts before they get their first sale. But once you do get your first sale, a new paradigm is entered where things change and you see different results. So things can change in an instant and you can see a totally new paradigm form, a totally new way of your leads behaving. So that's why I'm getting into the rant now. I'm not going to get into the rant just yet. So having explained that, we're going to clickbank.com and we're finding products on clickbank.com to give these people to purchase, right? And if we get a sale, we get a commission of 75-85%. So we're going to the vendors there in clickbank.com, an affiliate marketplace. We're getting some free email swipe files provided to us by the vendors to promote their products. There are 10 of them there. We're copying the emails and pasting them inside of My Lead Gen Secret, which allows us to send out once every 23 hours, once a day basically, per account. And we're sending these emails out and we're getting the sales this way, right? So it's kind of like sending a broadcast message once a day to your email list. That's what we're doing here. So that is the system in a nutshell. And before I get into my rant, let's go over the results. Have I gotten a sale today? Let's go check that out. 7 sales in a row, boys. 7 sales. This is just it. This is normal now. This is just how it is. Guys, we're getting back-to-back sales now. We have to embrace it. That's just where we're at now.
As it should always be. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Okay, we had a sale of $67.83. Let's break this down. Let's click it and open it up here, okay? So we got a sale of $21.80 and a $46 upsell. And this is for account number 3. So let's look at the hop total over here. We had 1,429 hops and we had 8 order form impressions. And let's look at some more data over here. You can see that since I started, right? Well, this is a better one to load up. Okay, here. Since I started, for the newcomers, there was no sales, and then I had 5 accounts to start. Over here I got account 6, here I got account 7, boom. First sale 17 days in, $100. Then it's been consistent sales thereafter that. And we entered into a paradigm, it seems, where I was getting sales every other day around here, and it lasted for about 12 days or so, sometimes back to back, but there was like 1 day gaps over here, right? Then this kind of broke that up a bit, this 3-day gap. Then we went back to it again, where there's only 1 day gaps, and then here's a 2 back to back, here's a back to back, but basically we're not going more than 1 day without a sale here for 20 days. So here was 12 days, here was 20 days. And now we've entered in a new paradigm where it's back-to-back sales is the new regular. Okay? So just wanted to explain that over here. And anyways, let's look at some more statistics over here. Let me load up this Excel spreadsheet. So current. Okay, here we are. So far, we're at $480.80 for the month. And we're only 13 days in. Not even halfway through the month. We are at 2,000 now. We've broken the 2,000 marker. $2,049.54 and total profit $999.24. Almost $1,000 of profit over the last 105 days. So what's interesting here is that we're not even halfway through the month and we've already made almost $500, which means if this continues and we'll be at close to $1,000 for the month, which is insane because if that happens, that lines up with my projections, my old projections that I made. Remember this, guys? The guys that have been following along for a while? I made some projections. I saw that I got $250 my first month of December. Then it went up to $500. So I was thinking, okay, let's be conservative and say that it just increases continually by $250 each month. Then the next month I'll be at $750. Now, I didn't hit $750 month 3. Let me just see over here. Month 3, I was at $615. I actually hit $700 month 2. So I was projecting to hit $750 over here. Okay, I went over my projection of $500 month 2. Month 3, I went underneath my projection of $750. Now, month 4, it looks like I'm on track to hitting this projection over here of $1,000. So it'll be interesting to see if this continues, if I actually get close to or hit $1,000, because that would mean that, nothing's out of the question, that maybe this trend will continue and I could see $2,000 a month by August. Or maybe it'll happen even sooner, because I've been shared some metrics by Michael Day shared some metrics regarding his mother, who's also doing this, and she was at something like, in 6 months in, she was at $400 to $500 a week at that point. So that would mean that for me, I'm 3 months in, that if things just doubled from where I was before, like before I was at 180, right? And I was saying, like, at 3 months in, I'm at 180. If this just doubles to 400, I'll be in the same position that Michael's mother was in 6 months down the road. And I'm 3 months down the road. So if in 3 months' time this hits $400 on average, or $500 on average, that'd be awesome. And it looks like maybe that's what I'm on track to hitting, because right now I'm at almost $300 for the week. But we'll see. We'll see how this progresses. If $300 a week is going to become the new average, or $250 to $300, we're going to see. But this is exciting times. It seems like, oh, you know what? I'm going on and on here. I was supposed to talk about something, and that is why people fail, why they drop off the bandwagon. And it comes to constitution. You have to have a high constitution, a high threshold for pain. When the outside world is not giving you the results that you want, you have to be so convinced by your internal imaging, your imagery, your imagination of what you see for yourself, that you take action regardless, consistent daily action regardless. You ignore the outer reflection, this is getting into the metaphysical, but I mean, this is what's a part of my mindset and has allowed me to see all the success that I've had. So if you want a glimpse into how I think, then you might want to pay attention here. So I do a lot of reading, and I pay a lot of attention to my mindset. I believe that mindset is key in this game of internet marketing to seeing success, because people talk themselves out of seeing success and they drop out early. I've seen it over and over again, not in only this business but other businesses as well. It's as in internet marketing as a whole. People don't have the constitution. You have to be, number one, teachable. Find someone that is successful. Find a system that is working. This system is, lots of people are seeing success with it. That much is proven. Like, so many people are showing their results with this system. So, okay, if other people are having success with this, I can have success with this too. Let me just find a mentor and follow in their footsteps and do everything that they're saying. If they say jump this high, I'll jump that high. You have to be teachable, number one. So I was teachable when it came to finding this out from Michael Day. I did exactly what he was doing. He said to mail it every day, get at least 5 accounts. I did that. I actually went up to 7 accounts because I wanted to see results sooner rather than later. And I stuck with it. He was saying, stick with this long enough, and this much time down the road, like, you will be seeing sales. And I stuck with it long enough to see the sales. But even if I didn't see sales as soon as I did, I would have kept with it, because I see enough evidence of people succeeding with this. And this takes very little effort on your part. It only takes 10 minutes a day. You can just do that 10 minutes and then focus on other businesses, right? This takes no effort. There's no excuse. And you just got to set aside 3 months worth of funds. Say, okay, 3 months, I'm allotting 3 months time for this to build up to that critical mass point, because you may get unlucky, and you may get, especially if you have fewer accounts, you may get unlucky. If you've got 2 accounts, you may have to wait 3 months before you start seeing the ball rolling and taking off for you, right? That's where the Constitution comes in. You got to be teachable to do what the people that are telling you to do to see success are saying to you. You got to follow along with what they're saying. Number two, you have to have a high threshold for pain, a high constitution, where the outer reflection doesn't dissuade you. What you're seeing in the external world, like you're not seeing your imagination, your imaginal acts that you're having for yourself, the success that you're wishing to see for yourself, that needs to be what you see each day. And that needs to be what motivates you to take action each day. Your inner reality, your imaginary reality needs to become more real than the outer external reality. You got to be so bought into this imaginary reality that it seems real, that it's already happened, and take action from that place that you already have it. It's already done. It's already done. Now just keep acting, and then it's going to show up in your outer world eventually. I could go on and on about this, but I'm not going to go on too much. So that's just a little glimpse into what it takes. Be teachable. People, if you're falling off the bandwagon before month 3, you're not teachable. You've got to be at a 10 out of 10 on the teachability scale, teachability index. I learned about this from Kevin Trudeau, by the way. The teachability index. You have to be teachable, and this is everything I'm saying about this teachability stuff. It's from him. He's one of my mentors. Number 2, you have to have a high constitution, high threshold for pain. Ignore the outer reality. The outer reality is showing you, zero sales. Ignore it. You know that you're going to be successful. You have to work on your imaginal acts. Each day, visualize yourself as having already achieved what it is you want for yourself. And really feel it. Feel it as if it's done. And close your eyes, get into that imaginal act, and come from the state of the wish fulfilled, as Neville Goddard says. Look into Neville Goddard and his teachings of living from the end, living from the place where it is already done. Like, even if it's not showing up in your physical reality, live from the place that it is done and it is yours, and exist in that mental feeling place day by day, and take actions, daily inspired actions to that end, and over time the physical reality manifestation will catch up. It will show. Okay? So those 2 keys alone are very, very powerful. What I shared with you is very, very powerful if you actually take it and run with it and apply it. I'm gonna stop right there because I'm gonna make this video like 30-40 minutes. But that's what I want to share with you. Now, for those of you who want to come on board with this and see these kinds of results, come over here to the description and click on this link to sign up, okay? Use this link if you want here's the thing. If you sign up using this link, what I'm going to provide for you is free email support. So if you want that free email support, you have to sign up with that link. And if you did sign up with that link, you can contact me. You can leave a comment in the YouTube descriptions below, or you can send me an email at Mike Eiser, Mikeiser, at, that's not what it is. Mike Eiser Consulting at gmail.com. Mikeiser Consulting, at gmail.com. Send me an email there, and I will be able to provide you that email support, and also I'll provide you with 500 swipe files. And these are swipe files are emails that you can use to promote various different things. 200 of those swipe files are written in a generic fashion such that you can basically copy and paste them and promote anything you want. You can promote Mileage in Secret using these, copying and pasting, or you could promote Warrior Plus offers or anything else that you want, because they're written in that kind of fashion that it's just copy and paste, right? So 200 of those emails are written in that way, and 300 of them are going to require you to alter them a bit. But I will provide you those emails as well as tips and tricks and support to help you stay on the straight and narrow, so that you can see the success that you want. But anyways, having explained all that, click on this link over here. This is going to give you an overview of what this is all about. Click on this first button here, enter your email, and click Get Started. This is going to lead you over to the sales page. So once you get to that sales page, it's going to look like this. You click this button, you sign up for your first account. Once you've signed up for your first account, go to the members login, and here, pay attention, okay? You're going to have to pay attention to do this properly now. Once you've signed up your first account, that one doesn't matter, but the second one does matter, how you sign up the second account. So, for the second account, copy this referral link, paste it in your browser, then sign up for your second account. That way your second account will be made underneath your first account, giving your first account 100 bonus leads. And you'll see that that worked is if you go over here to my leads and this shows 200 here. You're gonna have to wait about 24 hours or less for those new leads to appear, right? So you'll start off the first day with 100 leads, the second day you'll have 300 leads, and then 500, and then 700, and then 900. Okay, that's how it's gonna go. And you're gonna wanna use a separate email account for every account you create. So you can use Gmail and create 5 different Gmail accounts with one phone number. You could also create Yahoo accounts, mail.com accounts, Proton Mail accounts if you can't create any more Gmail accounts. And one other thing is when you create these accounts, when you're using your first and last name for the second account, the third account, put a number at the end, like Mike 2, Iser 2, Mike 3, Iser 3. You know, put your first name and a number, and last name and a number, and that'll get around the system rejecting the same first and last name. Sometimes it does that. And you can always come over here to the account profile and delete those numbers later on. One other thing is that you want to chain your accounts one or the other, so that for your third account, you want your third account to be made using your second account's referral link, and your fourth account using the third account's referral link, right? And one last thing is use a separate, you can use the same credit card for each one of the accounts, and if you run into any issues, contact support. They're aware that people want to create multiple accounts and they'll sort you out. So, got that all out of the way, so now no question should be left unanswered, no stone left unturned. Now, to create your Clickbank account, that's simple enough. Once you've created that, it's free to do, by the way. You open up this, and you have to create a nickname inside your Clickbank account, okay? So you go to accounts over here, create an account nickname, and select affiliate, because we're promoting products with Clickbank. Select your nickname over here, following these instructions, and sign up. Once that's done, this is going to populate here. You click it, and this is going to bring you to the overview page of all your results. Now, from here, by the way, we have 2 more days left to see if we get more sales. So, exciting times. Anyways, you're going to click on Marketplace at the top corner here. And out of all these categories, we're going to go with e-business and e-marketing. We don't want to play around. This is what converts the best. And wow, this is going down each day, the average sales per conversion. It seems like there's a level of fatigue setting in here. This is going down and down. It was at $35 and $34. Now it's at $33. But anyways, we're not promoting that right now, but that is one of the products that does convert well. Let me sort this by gravity. We are promoting Right App Reviews right down over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to open this affiliate page up. Let me just zoom in here. We're going to open this affiliate page up, and this is going to contain some bonus swipe files that we can copy and paste in to My Legion Secret for free. So we go to the swipe files here, and by the way, opt in here for a 10% commission bump, so you'll get 85% per sale. But once you've done that, and you're going to go to, okay, I'm on email number 9 right now, so I'm going to open this up. So it's just a matter of copying and pasting this email in. So all we're going to do here is go to the mailing system, select all our leads. In your case, it'll be 100 to start. And we're going to come back over here, highlight the subject, press Control and C to copy that. Come over here and press Control. Once you click in here, press Control V, paste that in, and then do the same for the body. Highlight this, Control C, come over here, click inside of this box, press Control A to highlight all the text, backspace to delete it, Control V, paste that in there. Okay. Now we just need to alter this, put our actual name or a pen name in there, make some spelling changes over here, and here where it says name, that is telling us to put a short code in there. So this first name fix, this is going to put in that person's actual first name in that spot. So we're going to copy that and paste that in over top of this. So it'll say hello Joe, hello Bill, right? So next we're going to highlight this text, which is where the link is going to go. We're going to come back over here and click on this promote button, and here we're going to put in a tracking ID of WAR for Right App Reviews and MLGS1 for our first MLGS account, so we know where our sale is coming from. Then we hit generate hop links, and then here we click this button to copy this link over here. And now that it's copied, we come back over here, we click on this button with this text highlighted, and then we hit Control V and paste that in. Now we got our link in. So just double checking everything looks good up over here. But you know what? I like to use different email subject lines. So this is the email that I'm using. I'm using these subject lines over here as well. And we used $25 to $35. So we used this one over here. This is the email subject line that I used. It converts better than this. So because it's got a $sign in here and it's got their actual name in here, it's drawing more attention. So that'll increase your open rate even further. If you want more help on that, look in the description in the playlist on tips and tricks. I covered that there. And then you're just going to hit perfect timing. This is going to send it out when the leads are most likely to see their email and open their email. It keeps track of historical data, this system, and it knows when the best time to send out the emails is. So click that. So it doesn't matter when you hit submit, it's going to send it out at the best time for that lead. So after you click that, you hit send email. There'll be a button over here and it'll look like this button, right? Once you click that, then it's sent out and you got to wait 23 hours before you can send out your next mailing. So next you're going to have to do the same process for each one of your accounts, and an easy way to do that is to go over here and right click this tab, go to duplicate tab, and then sign out of this duplicated tab and sign back in with your second account. That way we can copy and paste all the information over. We don't have to re-enter all the information again, and that'll take more time, right? So once we're signed back in with our second account over here, we go to mailing system, select all our leads for the second account, come back a tab to the first, and then copy this, right? Paste this in here. Come back here, copy the body from the first tab, and come over here to the second account, paste that in here, okay? We hit perfect timing, we click on this link, click this button over here, and then change the 1 to a 2, so we're tracking for our second account. Double check everything looks good, hit send email. And it's that simple. You do the same process for each one of your accounts. It'll take you under 10 minutes, honestly, 5 minutes, right? You'll get down to that point. So that's everything covered here. So again, if you want to sign up on board with me, do let me know in the YouTube comments or send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.